Hey everyone, it is Friday, November 24th, 2017, and it's time to go to work on music. It's been a fantastic day. Yesterday was amazing. I was just in the zone all day. I'm getting a lot better at just staying focused and balancing my music sessions, and I'm working on making sure that the rest of my life outside of that also stays balanced because it's a big change just staying indoors all day, seeing the sun a little bit less, moving around a little bit less, or just moving in different ways, if that makes sense. So I'm happy. I'm excited. That's a good sign that I've been putting in some solid work on the music front, amongst others. So today's going to be a good day. It's going to be sort of like a half day. I'll put in about 4 to maybe 5 hours, and then I'm going to take the rest of the day off because I usually don't rehearse at all on Fridays. This week has gotten mixed up as a result of a big wedding on Monday, not my wedding, but a close friend, and then also the Thanksgiving holiday, of course, which I took on Wednesday. So things are a little cattywampus right now as far as the schedule goes, but I'm still going to get in the zone and get some work done today. Going to hit the online class front, update you guys with what I'm doing there. Going to hit a quick guitar practice and share my progress, and then going to dive into the production front. And the main goal today is to get some reasonable, I don't know, like whatever's between like a scratch take and a final take. It would be great to get a final take of the verse and the chorus drum parts for this tune I'm working on. That may be a little ambitious given the amount of time I have, but I'm going to give it a fair shot. And what I'd really like to do, sort of as the minimum goal threshold for the day to consider it a success, is get some takes down for those things where I feel like if I had another day, or if I came back tomorrow or on Sunday, I could knock those parts out. So I think I'm that's realistic. Anything beyond that's going to be icing on the cake. I may listen back to some vocals I did yesterday. I may listen back to some guitar work I did yesterday, but overall I'm just going to focus on the drums, try to knock that out, and then take a little breather here tonight. So appreciate you guys for tuning in. Let's get right into it. Alright, epically great session there. Got a lot of really good work done, even though it was a half day. And I'm happy. Hit the online class front and move forward with this sort of bonus resource from the online musician class called the Busy Musician Boot Camp. I think it's like an hour-long webinar or something like that, and it's just revisiting some of the broader concepts from the class. And now that I've been through all the nuts and bolts material, I feel like it's a really good time to zoom out to that big picture, because I feel like I can contextualize that stuff a little bit better, knowing a little bit more about the nuts and bolts. And that was sort of my goal, getting through the class once and then going through it a second time, doing all the homeworks and all that kind of stuff. So keep you guys updated there. Got in a quick guitar practice. Not making crazy progress there right now because I'm maybe only doing like 20-30 minutes every time, and I'd like to expand that, but I'm getting more clever about how I utilize that time. So I just warmed up real quick and then revisited the Musicism online class riff I've been working on. I think I can safely put that one in the books and move on now, which I'm happy about. And then I just was moving forward with my mastery checklist, working on note names on the fretboard, all the good stuffs and the basics. Then I took a short break and jumped into the production front and just started working on the first verse part for the drums for this track, and was just working out some kinks, building up the speed, working on my control, figuring out the placement of different notes and stuff. And honestly, I think the part is still a little bit in flux. So what I did is I did maybe like 4 or 5 takes that were like pretty emotional and pretty much good, but just with the knowledge that like I'll probably come back and realize things about how I want the part to sound after listening back to it. So I'll give that a day or two and move forward with that later. From there, I took a short break and then dove back into the drums and started working on the chorus part. I actually got a pretty darn good take at the end. I think it had the right feel and the right technical elements to it, so we'll see. But again, I really just started slow, built the speed up gradually, working out the part, working out kind of how I wanted it to sound, just so that I can have something recorded that I can listen back tomorrow or the next day and figure out like, okay, do I like it the way it is? Is this the route I want to go with this part? Is this serving the section the best? Is it lifting things up? Is it syncing up technically? All that kind of stuff. And sometimes it's hard for me to have that perspective until I really hear it printed, and then I'm like, oh no, it's too busy, or oh no, I want to fill there, or oh, that kick drum, I want to move that, something like that. So that was kind of my goal for today, was just print a couple takes so that I can get some perspective and then get some final takes in the next couple days. So appreciate you guys for tuning in. Hope you guys are out there grinding towards your goals, enjoying the process. That's what I'm out here doing. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for more. Till then.